shoes on. Gonna smoke me a fat brisket. I got my barbecue shoes on. Got my natural
The BBQPitBoys.com. Today we're cooking up some pork chops and gravy at the pit, and it's real easy to do. All right, here I've got some bone-in center-cut pork chops. You've seen these before. I've had my butcher cut these up real thick, about 2 inches, all right? And as you probably know, pork is real lean. There's hardly any fat in the meat at all, and so it's really hard to get them nice and moist and tender. So have your butcher cut them up at least 2 inches thick, all right? Now, we're going to be searing these on the grill, and you're going to start out with a little bit of good veggie oil or your favorite oil like that. We're going to coat each side, and then we're going to flavor it. And here I'm using some SPG. It's also got some pepper flakes, some caraway seed in there. It's a commercial blend. You know what this is, right? It works real good on pork chops like this. And we're going to, like I said, oil both sides and spread some of this seasoning on, right? Oh, yeah. You can see here how lean these center-cut pork loin chops are. There's no marbling in there, all right? So you cut them 2 inches thick. We're going to turn them out real nice, moist, and flavorful. All right. Now, of course, you can use your own favorite rub, but this here rub works really good. All right. These chops are ready for the grill. We've got it set up indirect. Yep, you know all about that. We got the charcoal on one side. And what we're going to do first is we're going to sear both sides of these chops just for a minute or two. This is going to give us that layer of flavor we want, all right? Oh, yeah. Give them a flip. Oh, yeah. Simple enough, right? We've got them seared both sides of a couple of these chops. We're going to move them away from the hot coals, and we're just going to do this to the other 4 chops we got there. You know how to do that, right? Now, we could have shortened this clip here, but kind of like doing this. Yeah. All right, through the miracle of time, these chops have been seared, and we're going to move them off the grill. Tell you what, the neighbors are going to be climbing the fence on this one. It smells good. Now, check this out. This is how we're going to cook them on the grill to finish. We're going to take one of these heavy-duty wooden skewers, and we're going to pierce these chops about 1.5 inches down from the top. And we're going to do it to stabilize these chops as we're cooking on the grill. Got the bone side down. Take that wooden skewer and just pierce them, just like that. Place them on the grill, opposite the hot coals. If you don't got enough room, you can stagger them. Oh yeah, baby. Again, bone side down, opposite the hot coals. I've got some cherry wood chips in there, been pre-soaked. And we're going to be cooking this at about 340 to 350 degrees, and it's only going to take about a half hour, 35, 40 minutes. Now, this recipe is all about the gravy, and we're going to be making an onion and garlic gravy with this. That we're just diced up, medium-sized onion, about 3 cloves, garlic. We got a half a stick of butter, about 4 tablespoons. We're going to brown it a little bit. Now I'm going to season this gravy up with some Italian seasoning. It's really just thyme, rosemary, basil, sage, a few other ingredients. And you can flavor your gravy the way you want. And here I've got some flour. I'm going to kind of make a roux. This is going to help thicken up that gravy, all right? Now, you can use your own favorite gravy, even one of those packaged gravies. But if you don't have that around, you just make it like this. It's real easy. All right, just cook it down a little bit. Now here, I'm adding some chicken stock. It's going to be about 1/4 chicken stock going in here. All right, the gravy is prepared. Now we're going to take a look at those chops. Oh, yeah. We're about 20 minutes into this. You can see how those wood chips have given those chops some nice color. And we're just going to add a few more in here. These chops are going to be taking on that nice smoky flavor you can't get out of your kitchen. But that's why you're cooking at the pit, right? Oh, yeah. Just kicking back, waiting for something to eat. Those potato bombs have been cooking. You know all about our potato bombs, right? You can check out one of our other recipes here on the tube. Find out all about making these potato bombs. They're real good. Pork chops, they'll go in most anything. Now I'm seasoning up the gravy, a little bit of salt and pepper, of course, to taste. It's just right. Man, I'd say it's getting time to eat. These chops are done. Pull them off the grill. Hungry as what? We're going to let them sit for maybe 10 minutes or so before we slice in. All right, I say it's time to eat. Let's cut a few of these up. There's some moisture in there. Cook them to about 145 degrees internal. It's perfect for pork. You can go higher if you're worried, but this is good pork. You want to cook it to about 145 to 150 degrees Fahrenheit internal. Man, it's good. Oh yeah, these aren't your mama's chops. That's a nice smoky flavor. And we're gonna pour that onion gravy all over this chop. Serve it with a potato bomb. Lord have mercy. So the next time you're looking for a pork chop recipe for your pit, you check out BBQPitBoys.com.